If we could get some help here in the range setting up the chutes, Chris can't do this all by himself. So if the ring crew is handy, we'll be underway shortly, so we need the chute set up. Thanks. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the fall sale, another fall sale here in Red Deer. Getting things underway today with the chute jumping for 2-year-olds, prospects under saddle, and performance horses. And we're going off your sale catalog. We're going to get things going here with lot number 4. So if you've got your catalog open to lot number 4, this is O Maurizio. It's chestnut, Canadian warm blood gelding, standing 15-3, consigned and bred by Hans and Katrina Vanden Bosch from Oldgate Farm in Olds. O Maurizio, sired by Connoisseur, Hanoverian stallion, and although he was born in Germany, Connoisseur has the remarkable distinction of being approved in 4 countries: Germany with the Westphalia, Holland, the KWPN, Sweden, ASVH, and Belgium, the BWP. He achieved all of this before his 4th birthday, a dressage stallion of the highest international quality. O Maurizio is out of the mare Au Soleil, a wonderful mare by VDL Yolando that scored 8.05 on her CW inspection. Her first foal by Bosch Blue, OGN Carlo, was the young horse reserve champion at the CWHBA Breeders' Show back in 2011. He's showing now in the meter 10s, and by the way, winning. Her 5-year-old Olivia by Lankonig was second in the CW Full Futurity. Her 3-year-olds O Bon Bon by Bon Baloo, full sister to O Bon Voyage, has begun showing and was involved as a showmanship horse at the Young Breeders' World Championships at Spruce Meadows in July. A testament to the good mind Soleil passes on to her offspring. Again, this is a 2-year-old prospect, O Maurizio. Maurice, as he's known on the farm, is one of the breeder's most tractable and trainable youngsters. It has always been evident that this horse would make a great partner for someone. He has the presence for a wonderful dressage horse and is figuring out jumping with a willingness to keep trying. Maurice has a wonderful build, straight legs, and is the friendliest horse in the field. And there's no question his sire Connoisseur has definitely stamped him. Reminder that the tryout arena is open now through 9:30 this evening. Open for tryouts and further viewing. And on your catalog, that was lot number 4, O Maurizio. Into the ring now, lot number 36, another of our 2-year-old prospects. Diamond in the Sky. It's a bay Canadian warm blood gelding, standing 15-3. Signed and bred by Shirley England from Beaver Lodge. Diamond in the Sky, sired by Diamond Stud, offers the most powerful Oldenburg bloodlines of today. Diamond Stud's phenomenal sire, Diamond Hit, is a champion many times over. Through Dame SPS Jeunesse d'Or, he combines top Holsteiner blood of Lavorino and the blood of the incredible Grand Prix competitor and top breeding stallion Rosiamont. Diamond Stud is a noble black stallion. Diamond in the Sky, out of the Dame Sachet. Sachet is a premium Canadian warm blood mare. She was injured during training, and Diamonds Are Forever is her first foal. Sachet's sire, MJ Fusion, was an approved son of Olympic Pharaoh, and out of the premium Hanoverian mare, Aragonia. Diamond in the Sky here shows all the signs of being your next dressage horse. He's already had a week under saddle from trainer Jose Arreos with walk, trot, and some canter work. His training has continued with more groundwork and confidence building. His full brother is, of course, Diamonds Are Forever. And Diamonds Are Forever training and dressage with nothing but rave reviews to this point. Check out Diamond in the Sky to see if he's your next dance partner in the dressage ring. Getting a look here in the chutes at Diamond in the Sky, 2-year-old prospect, dark brown Canadian warm blood gelding. Next into the ring from your sales catalog is lot number 7. Another 2-year-old prospect. Le Sauteur, RPH. It's a bay, Canadian warm blood gelding. And we have a height correction coming into the sale. This will be 16-1, 16-1, hands high for Le Sauteur RPH. Consigned and bred by Lana Smith from Prince George, BC. Le Sauteur is by Alito Z, who is an exceptional young stallion in many ways. Beautiful, correct conformation, powerful and elegant movement, combined with incredible scope, and make Alito Z an all-round exceptional athlete. Although his best feature is quite possibly his intelligent and engaging personality, that not only makes him a brave and willing partner, but a quick learner and simple, straightforward ride. At his Canadian Warm Blood Stallion performance test, Lido Z was the highest scoring stallion for temperament and rideability, and his foals have inherited his wonderful temperament. The Sauteur is out of the mare Belle Nuit. She's a beautiful young mare, both correct and attractive. She hasn't had her own performance career because she was bred and owned by an amateur who then sold her to Rosenall Performance Horses. Belle Nuit has had one foal who is exceptional. She passes on her sire's big fancy movement and lovable temperament. Her sire, Sir St. Clair, is the perfect combination of temperament, talent, and bloodlines. Sutter here, Le Sauteur, is a big, leggy, powerful gelding with a pedigree of both successful show jumpers and dressage horses, as I mentioned, and with his sire's incredible temperament passed on to him, as well as his own athletic ability, this youngster could excel in any discipline. We're looking at Le Sauteur RPH. And in your catalog, lot number 7. And with that height change, it's 16-1. Again, we've been looking at Le Sauteur, the jumper, lot number 7 in your catalog. Again, at a height of 16-1 coming into the sale. next to go from the catalog is lot number 23. MJ Shockingly Chic. Could be a chick. Consigned and bred by MJ Farms of Olds. MJ Shockingly Chic. Sired by Dresden, who's an imported 2009 Westphalian stallion by Ingrid Klimke's Dresden Man out of Rotspon there. Dresden shows a super character and temperament. He has several offspring on the ground, which he has stamped with his long legs, super top line, and excellent hind end. Sir Dresden Man became the Westphalian champion at 5 years of age, was 6th at the World Championships for young dressage horses in Verdun, and at the Bundeschampionat for 5-year-old dressage horses, he placed in the final. In 2013, his debut at the Grand Prix resulted in 2 wins for 2 tests at the KK Cup in Münster. Shockingly Chic is out of the mare MJ Patagonia. Now, she had a successful pedigree including Fantast and Pharaoh, and is from MJ Farms Elite Homebred Broodmare MJ Sweet Georgia. From a family of highly successful horses in both the dressage and hunter jumper rings, Patty is early in her production career. However, the oldest that has hit the ring as a champion, 3-foot 6-inch hunter derby horse, William Wallace. So filly is very striking. Good looker. She turns heads every time. Talented in her gaits, showing good jump. She has promise in both the dressage ring and the hunter ring. This is a winner not to be missed. Again, from your catalog, it's lot number 23. So we'll get another look at Shockingly Chic in the Chute. And again, from your catalog, that was lot number 23, MJ Shockingly Chic. Let's move along here to lot number 39 from the catalog. Monticello. It's a bay, Canadian warm blood gelding. We have a height correction coming into the sale. This one is at 15.2. Consigned and bred by Klondike Victory Farm. This little guy is sired by Tempranillo. Competed very successfully in the dressage ring as well as the jumpers to third level and meter 40 respectively. He is the sire of KBF El Carrera, who has stepped into the FEI meter 45s in 2018. He's also the dam sire of Who's the Cat, who's moving up the levels as a 6-year-old, being several times champion at the meter 20s. Tempranillo has several other offspring being ridden and shown by their amateur riders in the hunter and jumper rings. Monticello out of the mare Versailles Z is a large-framed, impressive mare who was successfully shown to the meter 50 level in Europe before being imported to Canada and continuing her Grand Prix show jumping career. Versailles Z is producing substantial offspring with the upper levels of show jumping in mind. Her 2016 Zeno gelding has been sold as a Grand Prix jumper prospect, and it has her 2019 Don Quixote filly and her 2018 Chute filly has been retained by Klondike Victory Farm as a Grand Prix prospect. This mare's offspring extremely interesting for the upper levels of the sport. Monticello is a long-lined, modern young horse with excellent movement and natural ability. That natural ability does show through the chute. It's been well worked with and shows a willing temperament and good trainability. He's been allowed to grow up in a herd setting, getting plenty of exercise and socialization. Will excel in the jumper ring with his ground covering canter, good technique, and ample scope. From your catalog again, lot number 39, Montecillo. Note that height change 15.2. Let's move along here to our next 2-year-old prospect. In your catalog, lot number 8. 16 hands high, chestnut. It's a Canadian warm blood gelding. M.G. Michael. Oh, we certainly like that name. M.G. Michael. Consigned and bred by Dale McIntosh, Red Deer County. Michael sired by Waverly My Moet, who's by Metal by Olympic Pharaoh, out of the elite premium mare Drogata by De Niro, who's by Donner Hall. His full brother, Waverly My Metal, now competes in dressage in the United States. Michael is out of the mare Rio's Romantico. Carries the breeding of Spruce Meadows Foundation sire Young Wolfsburg. That one's going back a ways. She produces soundness and good minds. M.J. Michael represents the first crop from Waverly My Moet, who is tall, sound, shows good paces, has a willingness to jump. M.G. Michael is a pleasure to work with and should finish close to 17 hands. Let's move along here to lot number 35 from the catalog. Note a height change here coming into the sale, 16-1 for Otera Olivia. And this is Olivia, again a bay, Canadian sport horse mare. Consigned and bred by Kathy Shellac from Carstairs. Otera Olivia by Heroes Tribute is a notable G1 thoroughbred racehorse who won over $850,000. His sire, Sea Hero, was the 1993 Kentucky Derby winner. Heroes Tribute is siring top brood mares and performance horse winners in hunters and eventing, such as Cakewalk, Endearing Tribute, and Individualist. Soundness and longevity is reflected here as well. Sea Hero lived to age of 29, Polish Navy to 27, Glowing Tribute to 31. Glowing Tribute was a half-sister to the sport horse progenitor Buckpasser. And Heroes Tribute passes on his beautiful, elegant look, lightness in forehand, even temperament, jumping talent, and movement. The bloodlines of Damascus are well known for hunters and jumping. The close relative Sea Lion is a famous approved stallion, was long listed for the USA Olympic eventing team. Otera Olivia is out of the mare Zalika, is a beautiful hunter mare. Is consistently hunter champion or reserve champion through her many years of showing, owned by Jen McGinn. She had a 10 trot and decanter with a 10 technique over fences. She is a granddaughter of the famous Popeye K. Otera Olivia is the first daughter of 3 full sisters. In Olivia, we're looking at an outstanding hunter prospect for the professional or amateur owner. She's a Type E and correct filly, suitable to advance to the open hunter or derby ring. Olivia demonstrates true hunter movement, balance in the canter, and excellent technique over fences. In addition, her quiet demeanor and attractive profile will capture the judge's eye. Olivia has been raised in a small herd on hilly meadows and native grasslands. She has been introduced to a rider this year. And we're looking at Otera Olivia, lot 35 in your catalog. And again, note the height change, 16-1 coming into the sale. Next to go in our 2-year-old prospects from the catalog, lot number 13, Otera Swiss Tribute, Canadian warm blood gelding. This bay standing 16-1 coming into the sale. Again, consigned and bred by Kathy Shellac from Carstairs. Otera Swiss Tribute is by the sire Heroes Tribute, and out of the mare Inca W. Inca W is a premium mare who exemplifies beauty, type, character, movement, and soundness. She's a produce of Dam Winner. Swizzle, as he's known back in the barn, is an elegant, long-legged, eye-catching gelding with a champion hunter derby look and performance pedigree. He has a big, lofty, expressive trot, shows style, correctness, athletic movement, and classic technique. Inventors take note as this gelding has an efficiently easy canter and sharp front end technique, so critical in cross-country. He's been raised in large hilly meadows, knows how to handle himself on different terrain. Full brother to Incan Tribute, also known as Cakewalk, 2019 Young Hunter winner, and WEF, World Equestrian Federation Games, and Champion Children's Hunter for Wellington. Swizzle is a bright, inquisitive horse who carries the look of eagles from his sire's line. He's been introduced to the saddle. Lot number 13, Otera Swiss Tribute. the catalog. This is lot number 5, another 2-year-old. Or rather, this is a prospect under saddle. Let's Rally. Lot number 5 with a height change coming into the sale. It's 16.2. So note that change, 16.2. It's Canadian Sport Horse gelding. Consigned by Mobius Enterprises. Bred by Ravine Ranch Sport Horses. Let's Rally is by Acor, boasts an international KWPN pedigree, and is a carefully produced stallion from VDL Stud's top international bloodlines. Now, his lines include Corland, Emilian, Wellington, Nimbledore, and double gold Olympic medalist Chute. An unfortunate injury sidelined Acor's promising competition career. Now you can check him out online at www.acorstallion.com. Let's Rally is out of the mare C'est La Vie. It's a beautifully tall, proven broodmare with numerous healthy foals on the ground, competing at the highest level of sport. Her dam inspection results have high scores of 8.5, leaving her with an exceptional second premium. Let's Rally here is a stunning gelding, sired by Acor, KF. He loves people, will bond with his new owner to create a strong relationship in whichever discipline they choose. Let's Rally was started under saddle in the spring of 2019, taking all in stride. He likes his job, but was not pushed at his young age. He has been with CS training from August until the time of the sale here, so don't miss out on a fabulous prospect. Let's Rally, lot number 5. Johnny Be Good is next. Foreman's horse, lot number 11 in the catalog. There's a height change coming into the sale. It's corrected to 17 hands even, 17. Signed and bred by Klondike Victory Farm. It's a bay, Canadian warm blood gelding by Don Quixote. Don Quixote is producing excellent hunter jumpers for the amateur market who are all gorgeous. His oldest, at just 6 years, is competing and winning all over the West Coast in the young hunter division as well as the children's. Johnny Be Good is out of the mare of Olibria. Herself competed to the meter 30 level in Europe before being imported as a broodmare. She has been an excellent producer of amateur-ridden jumpers, including Maverick, jumping to a meter 30, Isabria to a meter 20, 5-year-old Western Canadian champion 2018, Hawkeye at a meter, Acheron, preliminary eventing. Now, Olibria brings excellent trainability, very good movement, carefulness as well as scope to her offspring. Now, Johnny Be Good is a tall, elegant gelding with an excellent temperament. Currently competing in the jumper ring up to a meter with auto changes and a willing attitude. He has been top placed in the jumper ring at the Rocky Mountain Show jumping. Amberley Meadows is sensitive yet still very sensible with an absolutely fantastic canter and enough scope to easily do the meter 40s with a junior amateur rider. This gelding has been an absolute pleasure to bring along, is now ready to take a competent rider up the levels. Klondike Victory Farm is proud to present such a quality show horse for your consideration. Johnny Be Good is lot number 11. Again from your catalog, lot number 11, Johnny Be Good. Let's move along here to lot number 17 from the catalog, Ulysses, 111. Ulysses comes in 17 hands, dark brown, Canadian warm blood gelding, consigned and bred by Don Tony from Lethbridge. Ulysses, sired by Upstart, KW. Very attractive, refined, modern type stallion with very good uphill gaits and jumping ability. In his first foal crop, the breeder saw his characteristics being passed on to his foals. They're pretty upright with excellent legs, good movement, nice tail carriage. This sire uphill was a very popular sire in Holland for the VDL. He's had a very successful show career as well in advanced dressage and has recently been imported to the United States as a competition horse. Ulysses is out of the mare Amarula MS. He's a very athletic and powerful mover of Holsteiner breeding, well renowned for their jumping ability. The great Cour de la Brière shows up in several of her lines. She's sired by VDL Arctic by Indoctro. Ulysses is tall, dark, and handsome. His correct with balanced and upright conformation make him a candidate for the upper levels of dressage or the show jumping ring. Big mover with the 3 good gaits, but his greatest asset is his mind. Perfect gentleman. He's always eager to come in from the pasture, go to work. Every ride he gives you an honest, pleasurable effort. Learns his lessons well, makes steady progress, and the breeder feels there's much he can achieve with proper training and time. Thus far, Ulysses has mainly been schooled for dressage, but has begun training over jumps, and again shows his very willing attitude. From your catalog, coming in at 17 hands, this is a big boy, lot number 17, Ulysses. From your catalog, lot number 17, Ulysses. Let's move along here to lot number 22, Cocosina, coming in with a height change into the sale, 16 hands. It's a gray Dutch warm blood mare, signed, bred by Doreen and Cindy Orr from Sundry, sired by Bosch Blue, an appealing gray stallion by Cantos out of the Stir mare Pavona. His pedigree combines two of the most sought-after modern show-jumping bloodlines in Holland. Cantos' sire Contender is a pillar of the Holsteiner breeding industry. Bosch Blue's dam sire, Mr. Blue, carries one of the highest show-jumping indices within the KWPN. In 2012, for the first time ever, the KWPN held a 21-day performance test in Alberta, and Bosch Blue was approved by the KWPN. Cocosina is out of the dam Bicina. It was presented at the 2010 KWPN North American Curing and obtained cure status. She placed 3rd overall in the IBOP and 4th overall in the ISF Cup for jumper mares. Cocosina, also known as Coco, back in the barn, attended the 2015 KWPN North American Curing and received her first premium with a score of 72.5. She was lightly started as a 3-year-old, has been under saddle 90 days coming into the sale with Jennifer Oliban of Caliber Equine. Striking gray mare will be an excellent mount for a competitor or an outstanding addition to your breeding herd. She has an incredibly sweet disposition. Is sure to mature over 16, as I say, coming into the sale, standing 16. Coco is from the highly desired KWPN, or rather Cena line, which dates back to 1931. Full sister to Isaac Fig Newton, the 2013 KWPN NA Tour Reserve champion. Now competes successfully in Alberta. More information is available online, www.decorfarms.com. We're looking at lot number 22, Cocosina. Again, corrected height coming into the sale, 16 hands even. We're moving along here to lot number 37 in your catalog. Lot number 37. It's a gray, a Canadian warm blood mare. We have a corrected height coming into the sale, 15.3 for this one. Avant l'heure. Consigned and bred by Alana Smith from Prince George, BC. Avant l'heure is sired by Aquilin Calypso, who was an elegant to well-proportioned stallion with a calm temperament and generous attitude. He was a hard-working guy his whole life, jumping in over 100 Grand Prix. His jumping pedigree is flawless, combining Ahorn Z with the performance mare W. Cambria. Successful show jumper in her own right. Her sire, Calypso 1, sired at least 20 approved stallions with the Holsteiner Verband. That is said to be one of the most significant sires and most uniform producers of elegant performance horses. Avant l'heure is out of the mare Donatella. Donatella's pedigree on the top side goes back to Donner Hall. Donner Hall's talent was apparent right from the start when he scored 131.92 to be second in his performance test at Edelheitsdorf back in 1984. His competition career is the stuff of legend. He represented the highest combination of breeding and sport successes. His sports career was full of pinnacles. 1986, honored as a DLG champion stallion at the WEG at The Hague in 1994 with his lifelong rider Karen Reibing. He won team gold and in freestyle the bronze medal. This result was repeated in 1997 at the European Championships at Verden with gold in the team and bronze in the individual. Avant l'heure is an exceptional filly. Was a Futurity winner in 2016. It's an amazing mover. Very smart here in the chute. High-level prospect for dressage or jumpers. Let's go back on the catalog now, pick up lot number 26. Unipre. Corrected height, 16.2 coming into the sale. Dark brown, Canadian warm blood gelding. Consigned and bred by Don Tony from Lethbridge. Unipre is by the stallion Upstart KW. As we mentioned earlier, a very attractive, refined, modern type stallion with very good uphill gaits and jumping ability. Unipre out of the mare Donna Lisa. Donna Lisa is sired by the very successful Grand Prix dressage competitor Donner Luck by Donna Schlag by the great Donner Hall. sire of the century in Germany. Donalisa's Dam Line claims the Spruce Meadow Stallion Tannerheim and Wagner. Uniprix here is an exceptional young horse with good gaits, natural balance, self-carriage, good use of his top line, and natural impulsion. You throw in a wonderful mind, trainability, good conformation, plus a fine pedigree, you have a recipe for success. Uniprix's training has been light, reflecting his young age. Still growing, will probably end up near 16.3. It's 16.2 right now. Recently started free jumping, shows a good attitude and jumping style. Uniprix has been a dream to work with, will make somebody's dreams come true in whatever direction they want. And of note, Uniprix's full sister was the high-selling 2-year-old in the 2016 sale. Good one to look at in the sale tomorrow. Lot 26, Uniprix. Into the ring now from the catalog, lot number 12, Nobody's Fool. We've got a height for this one at 15.3. So note that down in your catalog, 15.3. Hanoverian gelding. It's a bay. Consigned by Tiffany Sullivan, bred by Spruce Meadows. Nobody's Fool is by the stallion numero uno, an unstoppable sire. His sons from his first year at stud, Tamino and Tyson, are on the Dutch A team, and even though his oldest offspring are only 11. They boast a series of noteworthy achievements at the highest level. Numero uno, offspring occupy the stalls of many top facilities all over the world. Nobody's Fool is an athletic modern sport horse. He was bred by Spruce Meadows and has had 30 days of training coming into the sale. And in that training, he demonstrated his great attitude and work ethic. He is a light, elastic, modern horse with a bright future ahead of him in either the hunter or jumper ring. Shows great technique, scope, and quick reflexes. Now, Nobody's Fool would be suitable for anyone looking to develop a top jumper for the future. Nobody's Fool, lot number 12 again, standing 15-3 coming into the sale. Untitled RPH is next. Lot 21 from your catalog. We have a height change coming into the sale. 16-1 is the new height reflected. 16-1. It's a gray Canadian warm blood mare, consigned by Jennifer Benson from Okotoks, bred by Rossignol Performance Horses. Untitled RPH is by the stallion Aquilin Calypso. He was an elegant, well-proportioned stallion with a calm temperament and generous attitude. hard-working guy his whole life, jumping in over 100 Grand Prix. His jumping pedigree flawless, combining Ahorn Z with the performance mare W. Cambria. Adel RPH is out of the mare Clio 4, successful show jumper, competing in BC and Alberta to a meter 20. Clio 4 is CWBHA approved, has consistently showed at a meter 20 with good results. So Adele RPH, lot number 21 again, with that height change at 16.1. Also known as Rumor Has It, back in the barn. Next in the ring here from the catalog, lot number 25, Velocity RPH. It's a Hanoverian gelding, a chestnut, standing 16.3 coming into the sale. Consigned and bred by Lana Smith from Prince George. Velocity is by Viva Voltaire, champion of the CT Development Series for 4- and 5-year-old show jumpers in 2001, Reserve Champion 2002, and Royal Winter Fair Reserve Champion National Final for 5-year-old jumpers. Performance test with a score of 106. Received a score of 9 for character, disposition, ability, willingness to work, and jumping ability. Viva Voltaire is a licensed and fully approved stallion, approved for breeding by the Hanoverian Verband. Velocity out of the mare Grafina, who is an exceptionally well-bred mare, Her sire is the Celestate Stallion Graf Top. Very successful combination of Hanoverian and Holsteiner performance genes. His sire, Graf Granus, and the sire of his dam, Calypso, are both excellent producers of show jumping horses. Now, with this pedigree and his own excellent jumping abilities, the young Graf Top was at the beginning of a sire career that no doubt increased the prestige of the Granus line of show jumpers. Velocity comes by his good looks very naturally. Viva Voltaire, by the way, Hanoverian stallion standing in Stratford, Ontario. In the ring now is Chandra Hit, lot number 33 in your catalog. Chandra Hit, consigned by Brittany Wise from Americana, bred by Eugenie Dumont. Chandra Hit, sired by Schroeder, who was 9th at his 100-day test in Redefin. Scored a 9 for character, shows super character and endurance along with good movement. Schroeder is a modern, leggy, top-bred international bloodline stallion. Has a pedigree filled with world champions. Chandra Hit is out of the mare Wind Dancer. Never competed, instead was selected to be a broodmare, and she is a beautiful mare with a fabulous temperament. Her sire of Arkansan is a approved stallion for breeding with a Hanoverian Verband. Chandra Hit, a gorgeous mare with a wonderful temperament. It's a lovely soft ride with beautiful movement and suspension. She has been started over jumps coming into the sale with a natural athleticism, proving to be very straightforward and honest. She would make a great amateur mount with her excellent disposition and will be a top contender in the hunter or dressage ring. Your sales catalog, lot number 33, Chandra Hit. Nightingale is our next from the catalog, lot number 2, standing 15-3, Dutch warm blood mare, consigned by Rick and Jennifer Piers. Nightingale is sired by Chippendale. Chippendale is making a name for himself in the small Tour Dressage ring, shows all of the ability to become a top Grand Prix horse. Nightingale is out of the mare Galliano Loma. Is a large framed, longer lined mare who is amateur ridden. She has a good work ethic, tries hard to please her rider both on the flat and over fences. Nightingale is a lovely young prospect, nicely started under saddle, showing good basic gaits and an aptitude for jumping. Still growing, should mature in the 16 to 16-1 hands-high range. She's willing to do her job, has a nice flatter knee for the hunter ring, and jumps in a very correct form. She's just getting started over fences. Coming to the sale, she's trying out on the jumping courses. Nightingale is safe enough for an intermediate rider to continue her training and her program. In your catalog, lot number 2, Nightingale. Let's move along here to lot number 14, Quincy, Hanoverian gelding, standing 16-3. Consigned by Kelly Johnson from Pritis. Bred by Alberta label specialists, Alan and Wendy Johnson. Quincy, sired by Quidam Blue, is an imported, licensed and approved Hanoverian stallion who, as a 3-year-old, completed the 70-day performance test in Vorendorf, Germany. Throughout the test, he impressed judges with his calm character, pleasant mind, and work attitude. He scored well in rideability and excelled in the jumping phase, finishing with a combined index of 107.31 and 4th overall in the jumping category. Quincy out of the mare Mystic Charm. It's a lovely, talented mare out of Mr. A and Vodka. Unfortunately, an injury ended her career just as it was getting started. She has since gone on to have a successful broodmare career. Now, Quincy here is a lovely blend of his dam's willingness to please and his sire's talent. Quincy has been brought along slowly to maintain his willingness. In 2017 and 18, he showed well, slowly moving up to the 0.9 meters. He has the talent to go big. Unfortunately, he got the short straw of the limited time and budget constraints of his amateur rider. Thus showing this past year did not happen for him. He's a good looker with nice mannerism, lovely movement, and a great jump. We're looking at lot number 14, Quincy. Lot number 14, once again, Quincy. Let's move along here to Callista SBF. This is lot number 38 in the catalog, coming into the sale, standing 15-2. It's a gray Canadian warm blood mare, signed and bred by Amber Astill from Drayton Valley. Affectionately known as Mouse, back in the barns. Callista is a beautiful, well put together gray mare who shows athleticism and a keen mind. She's shown an aptitude to learn and is quite clever through the chute. Sure to be a successful, well-loved addition to any barn. More information on Callista's sire, Gasparo, is a true modern sport horse. Its modern bloodlines combine contemporary sport breeding with foundational bloodline. It's truly a kind and clever character packaged in an elite, compact athletic frame. Gasparo is an imported Hanoverian stallion, sired by Germany's famous Chute. Gasparo was awarded the rare title of licensed in Verden, Germany, as a 2-year-old stallion. Callista, out of the mare Kidam Q, was by Kidam Blue, an exceptional stallion owned by the Brinkmans and Equitop Farm. Kidam Blue is an imported, fully licensed and approved Hanoverian stallion. Successful at the International Grand Prix jumper level. In your catalog, this is Lot 38, Callista. Let's move along here to lot number 44, Le Charmier. Hanoverian gelding comes into the sale now with a corrected height at 17.1. Just growing and growing. Consigned by Tina Wagner, bred by Tina. Le Charmier, sired by Le Primeur, who stood at Spruce Meadows for many years before his death. He won the 2000 Stallion Performance Test, 147.84, with outstanding results in jumping, 143.49, and that was first, and dressage at 142.56, which was second. Le Primeur is a beautiful stallion with excellent gait and rideability, plus excellent form and scope over fences. And Le Charmier is out of the mare Charlotta. She passes her fabulous disposition and conformation to her offspring. She has been admired by many trainers and top riders as a talented mare and a joy to ride. The Charmier has been lightly free jumped, has cantered a small cross rail under saddle, On both occasions, simply took in the situation and went over the fence with no hesitation or fuss. He displays natural rhythm in all three gaits, demonstrating great acceptance of the contact. Le Charmeur has an amazing canter and displays stunning movement at the trot when he moves freely. Under saddle, he's happy to work to please his rider, although due to his young age, he's not well conditioned. His work sessions have been short, focusing on developing his balance and basic rideability while protecting his developing body. The pairing of Charlotta and Le Primeur has resulted in outstanding offspring. Le Charmeur's full sister, La Chasse, has been approved by the Hanoverian Verband as an elite mare candidate. She's competed in the Young Horse Jumper Series as a 5-year-old, winning almost all of her classes. Jumper trainers who see her recognize her scope, and dressage trainers identify her FEI potential movement. Le Charmeur appears to be developing his big sister's footsteps, and this outstanding gelding looks to have an amazing career, and everything's just ahead of him in any ring. His movement, disposition, and feel under saddle all show great quality. We're looking at Le Charmeur, lot number 44. In your catalog, lot number 44, Le Charmeur. Again, the corrected height coming to the sale, 17.1. Into the ring now, lot number 27. Ultra Poppy VF. We have a corrected height for Ultra Poppy. 16.2 is the corrected height coming into the sale. 16.2. Canadian sport horse mare. She's a chestnut. Consigned and bred by Valleyfield Farms, Alicia Edgar, Parkland County. Ultra Poppy is a big, flashy filly with all the scope. Has 30 days of training under saddle. That was in the spring of this year. Both her dam and sire jumped internationally, competing up to $1.50 and $1.60. And she's the half-sister to the promising young stallion Messenger VF, winner of his stallion testing and already competing at $1.30 as a 6-year-old. Poppy demonstrates great technique and scope. The breeder expects Poppy to have a very successful jumping career. Hopes she'll also get the chance to pass on her incredible genetics to the next generation of top jumpers. Ultra Poppy is by Tacord. Tacord is an extremely successful career at the Grand Prix level of show jumping. Numerous top 10 finishes, and well over $100,000 in career earnings. He's now producing upper-level show jumpers and when bred to good show jumping mares. And has offspring competing up to $1.30 so far, with the best bred ones just 6 years of age. Also has 2 approved sons, one standing in New Zealand and the other here in Canada. Tacord adds scope, a good canter, and a heart to his offspring, along with correct conformation and good balanced bone. From your sales catalog, this is lot number 27, Ultra Poppy. And again, the corrected height, 16.2. Let's move along here. Next from the catalog is lot number 43, Time Traveler. Now we've got a height correction coming into the sale. Let's correct this one to 17.3. Probably on his way to 18, but right now 17.3. Signed and bred by Jennifer Arbuckle from Sherwood Park. Time Traveler is a gorgeous gelding stamped with his sire's head-turning good looks and a confirmation. He's forward with a very adjustable and balanced stride and confirmed lead changes. He's had many miles in the show ring, up to 1.10 m. Competed at Rocky Mountain Show Jumping, Thunderbird, and Amberley, just to name a few. He has successfully competed in both hunter and jumper derbies, doing all natural obstacles without issue. In 2019, he's competed in the gold level dressage ring at first level, where he earned respectable scores and placings for his first time, and stepped back into the hunter ring, placing second in the derby, followed by placing in all of his 1 meter classes in both the hunter and jumper rings in July. Although professionally trained, Time Traveler has been ridden and shown by junior and adult amateurs of all levels from novice up. A great all-round gelding for any discipline, dressage, hunter jumper, or eventing. Time Traveler, the Dutch warm blood stallion Tempranillo. Tempranillo competed very successfully in both the dressage ring as well as the jumpers to third level and 1.40 m respectively. The Time Traveler is out of the mare Sternchin, also known as Rumaroo. Competed up to 1.10 m jumpers before a pasture injury sent her to the broodmare shed. Her sire, Yavari, was an Argentine thoroughbred who was a successful show jumper, competing in the 1995 Pan Am Games and qualifying for the 1996 Olympics. He was successfully campaigned by an amateur on the International Grand Prix jumper circuit and produced very talented offspring, including several approved stallions. This is lot 43 in the catalog, Time Traveler. Was the 9-year-old Canadian warm blood gelding Time Traveler, lot number 43 in your catalog. Let's move along here to lot number 6, Rockwood. It's standing 16-1, an Oldenburg gelding. Consigned and bred by Amber Astill from Drayton Valley. Rocky is a charming 2014 gelding, standing just over 16. As I say, it's 16-1. He's lightly started with walk, trot, canter, and started over crossed poles and small verticals. He has a beautiful rhythmic canter, and a nice trot and walk. Rocky has been ridden on and off the property. Was a volunteer at Spruce Meadows for the Young Breeders' Championship as a 3-year-old. He's been to his first hunter schooling show and first dressage show in August of this year. Hauls well, handles away from home life like a champion, and one could not ask for a better personality. Rockwood is by the Stallion Royal Prince, who was named the USEF Dressage Breeding Sire of the Year for 5 years in a row, producing licensed stallions and many premium elite mares. Rockwood is out of the mare Roquette, a proven brood mare receiving her star for quality of foals. Was retired a couple of years back and is proving to be a successful pony club partner. Several of her offspring are out competing in all 3 disciplines. Rockwood SBF, lot number 6 in your catalog. Let's move along here to lot number 41, Enigma KBS, Dutch warm blood gelding, standing 16-3, consigned and bred by Ari Kopa from Picture Butte. Great lines in this one. Enigma, sired by Judgment. And Judgment, if you're in the show jumping world, needs no further introduction really. Ridden by Beezy Madden to great international success. This might have been the best Derby horse ever. A number of his babies are competing at the moment. Enigma is out of the mare Nastasia. Nastasia is an imported Holsteiner Verbond mare by Contender out of a Lentz mare. Nastasia has produced multiple offspring for KBS. The likes of Dorado, KBS by Judgment, competes for an amateur rider in both jumping and dressage. Icarus KBS by Tangelo. Vande Zutova is showing as a 6-year-old at the meter 20, meter 30 levels. Was ridden by Olympic rider Will Simpson in Thermal. Simpson's comments on Icarus were that this horse redefined scope. Offspring, Gaetana KBS and Loredana KBS are both brood mares for KBS Sport horses. Nastasia is enjoying her retirement as a brood mare. Enigma has shown up to the meter 20 level has the potential to jump at the meter 40s and needs a good amateur or professional rider to develop this potential. You can check all this out on the website, kvssporthorses.com. Check out the videos of Enigma KVS lot number 41. Again, lot 41, Enigma KVS. And to complete our chute jumping today, D'Alessandro, lot number 42. Oldenburg gelding, Dark Bay, comes into the sale standing 16-1. Signed by Jennifer Winkler, bred by Gorlinda Batian Chute. Jennifer from Pritis consigns D'Alessandro. He's an athletic Chute type riding horse imported from Germany. With his compact uphill conformation, everything comes easily. D'Alessandro's kind temperament matches his easy way of going, marking him a lovely type for junior or amateur. He has jumped to a meter 20 with ease, always brave and eager to please. D'Alessandro could also make a lovely mount for the dressage arena, and he is very well trained on the flat, soft in the bridle, and correct off the aids. This is an excellent opportunity to own a quality son of Diorado. Diorado Holsteiner Stallion was the convincing winner of the 2007 Stallion Licensing and Stallion Performance Test for the Holsteiner Verband, setting a record score in the performance test. He has produced multiple licensed stallions and top international jumpers. Diorado and his offspring stand out due to their exemplary lightness of jump, sensational scope, feline agility, and the intelligence demanded for today's technical jumping courses. D'Alessandro is out of the mare Silvana in Oldenburg. Comes from the top jumping bloodlines. Her sire, Santander, has produced top jumping horses and licensed stallions, and is the son of the legendary Sandro. You can catalog this as lot number 42, D'Alessandro. And that does complete this section. That, by the way, was lot 42, D'Alessandro. We're going to pick things up at 3:30 with the demonstration of foals, yearlings, and broodmares. In the meantime, the tryout arena remains open. It's open now right through until 9:30 this evening, open for tryouts and further viewing.